Lockport Cylinder Gas sponsored Grand Prix. We're about ready to go. Green flag racing. Door handle to door handle. Come on down off turn number 4. Green flag is out.
And green flag indeed. The Summit Street Saloon Camaro on the outside lane. The 86 of Henley goes to the inside. They're going to go door handle to door handle, as Jason pointed out, but it looks like it may be Mike Henley getting the best of the argument going into turn number 3.
And Bobby Knight, the number 41, trying to argue his way back into the crowd. He's shown in the 5th position. 2-car battle for the 3rd and 4th spot. We'll check on the inside. Strauss outside.
And they fall nose to tail. Nobody steps out of line coming off of turn number 4. We do have one going to the outside, and track champion here a couple of seasons ago, the number 54, Bobby Strauss from Cheektowaga. He is working the outside lane in the Crown vending machine. And I'll tell you what, it's quite an argument right now. I thought somebody was going to get the best of it. Well, look at that. As the 41 of Bob Nye does get to the inside lane and gets by to take over that 4th position.
And they're swinging through turns 3 and 4. Windnagel in this 61 looking to the inside. Come on down on 4 to the start-finish line as Henley trying to take it wire to wire. Speaking of which, he could get that in the Rupp rental feature this evening.
Yes, if he was to start on a pole, and that's a good one. Anderson Equipment, Rupp Rental, and they do sponsor the award from starting on a pole and winning if you start from there. Henley bobbles a little bit coming off of turn 4, opens up a door for Windnagel. Windnagel looks to the outside. Watch the move to the inside lane. And 4 laps are completed in this qualifying heat. Here they come off turn 2 down the back chute. Wojciech all alone in that 3rd position trying to close in. It looks like he might. He's about 3, 4, 5 car lengths behind off. They're going to swing off 4 halfway this time. Cross flanks are out on the Speedway. We have 5 laps in, 5 laps to go, and the late model division is one of the 2 divisions selected at Lancaster Speedway to get involved with the contingency connection, it's called. And I get that going there, right? And these guys have a chance to earn points over the season to be part of a $70,000 award. Let's watch Windnagel and Henley on the back straightaway.
And Windnagel in the 61 not giving up, refused to lose is his model as he's working the outside groove. They're both strong competitors. Henley in his, I believe, 3rd season of racing. Windnagel, a multiple feature winner last year, 7 feature wins, I believe.
And he is, of course, and Windnagel hounds the back bumper of that number 86, looking for a little bit of race room. He can't find it. Going back into 3rd position, Mark Wojciech from Elma with the R. Conley Trucking, Casey Truck Sales, sponsored Lumina, riding in that 3rd position. The 41 is your 4th place race car, Bob Nye, and we have 2 laps left to go. Parallel flags are out.
And the popsicle sticks in the air. Here they come, and Windnagel in the 61 looking to the inside, but able to close the door on that time by was the 86. Henley in the 86, getting a little loose off 4. Same with the 61 of Windnagel. White flag is out.
And Windnagel with a last-ditch effort, he pushed that car right to the limit coming off of turn 4, and you saw the back end of that car break loose, almost losing it, but he was able to hang on to it. He only hung on to it by virtue of the fact he's a very experienced driver. Off of turn 4, Henley will roll off the banking down onto the front straightaway. Checker flag is out. And Mike Henley for the win.
And Windnagel coming in second with Wojciech in the number 97, completing a top 3, Nye in the 41 in the rest of the field. Henley, your qualifying winner.
All right, not too bad at all. And the Daniels Chevrolet Monte Carlo along with Glugly Chevrolet getting ready for the next qualifier. Well, finishing in the top spot, Mike Henley from Akron with the Northeast Caissons Incorporated. Jack Hayes Olds, Pontiac Aurora Monte Carlo with a Janssen power plant. TP Deli and Fuel also an associate sponsor. Congratulations, Mike. All right, Mike Henley, and also that car won Best Appearing Car. Bill Goodman in the number 90 will go on the outside from the 6th qualifying position with the Craig Royal Painting Pontiac, and we're about ready for that green flag. We see Ron Nermy right behind him. The green flag is out, and also Mike Nash behind the wheel of that number 1, and right behind him, of course, the 44 Brett Shear with the Lone Star Development, now we're electric. Buffalo Frame and Mazak Chiropractic Service, a 98 Oldsmobile. First lap goes under the green.
Look at the battle up front, Craig Wilson. We have a late model Civil War, per se, in the number 18 Sherwood, the youngster of Lockport. Getting a little loose, Bill Goodman in the number 90. We're going to have a slip-de-doodah off turn 2.
You know, I also noticed the 22 of Daryl McKay slipping a little bit over there at turn number 2. I don't know if so Phillips in the 15 and 18 of Sherwood will set the pace, so you can hear the motors come to life off of turn 4. They'll drop off the banking and onto the straightaway. Green flag is back out.
And Phillips in the number 15 trying to take the early lead once again, and he does, separating himself by maybe a car length. Sherwood trying to battle back and say, no way. McKay in the 22 dropping back. Here comes the 47 of Kamari on the inside.
And he'll roll up at turn number 4. Kamari does look to the inside lane. Working back through the pack, and maybe just a little off the pace tonight is the number 2 of Ron Nermy. Now Ron, with a brand new race car, the red and yellow machine. I'll bet you that's Scott Nermy driving that number 2 tonight, because I think Ron had qualified the white car, so I may stand corrected on that. That's probably Scott Nermy driving the number 2 tonight. New colors for that team for the 98 season. Back up front, Sherwood still working the outside groove with the number 18 as they dive down into turn number 3. Kamari sits back there in 3rd position.
Here they come. They're a wave off of turn number 4. Halfway is the indication on that time. Sherwood in the number 18 picking up his first career feature win last year here during the 97 season off turn 2.
And what a party that was. That was a great one indeed, an excellent win, and the young man certainly deserved that. He worked real hard. Daryl McKay at 22. That car's still a little bit loose coming off the turn, so Daryl is definitely fighting that machine. He'll go into turn number 3. He's pushing her hard going in, but coming off the corners, got a little bit of a problem on that number 22. Phillips into the 15, maintaining the front spot. Here he comes. The youngster goes to the outside lane. He's about a half a lane high. He's going to fall back in the back bumper. He's going to try that wide sweep coming up turn 4.
And here comes the number 18 of Sherwood. Sherwood is still battling for that top spot. 7 laps are complete. He's got 3 more to do it. Is he going to try and take a sneak peek on the inside, down the back chute? What's it going to be?
He swings up wide again. Look at this. Drives hard into turn number 3. It's going to be door handle to door handle racing. Off of turn number 4, he's going to come off the banking right against the retaining wall of the battle for that front spot.
And the deuce flags in the air. 2 more laps of racing left to go. Paul Kamari in the 47 waiting in the wings. Who's it going to be? It is a horse battle out there, HPs.
It is. Going into turn 3. He drives hard in again. That number 18, Chevrolet, is hooked to the Speedway. Up on the apex, on the throttle. They're off at turn 4 and coming on down. White flag is out.
One more turn the wheel here at Lancaster Motorsports Park. 18 of Sherwood Phillips, both from the same area off turn number 2. And Sherwood losing a little bit of ground down the back chute.
He's going to drive in hard into turn number 3 once again. This is the last ditch effort. The young man puts the pedal down hard. Oh, he spins coming off at turn number 4. Pushed it right to the limit. You got to give him credit. He pushed it on the outside groove. Ladies and gentlemen, the youngster, Kurt Sherwood in the number 18. Nice job indeed. Good piece of driving, too. He got out of the way, but we're picking up the win. And let's go for, and Nermy over there spun also. There might have been some moisture down on the track. Picking up the qualifying win, the number 15 of Mike Phillips from Ransomville. Thornapple Valley Meats sponsored Thunderbird with a Tarnowski 355 Chevrolet.
Auto and truck repair sponsored Chevrolet. So ladies and gentlemen, that is a look at the field. Pace car drops into the infield, and we're ready to go green flag racing.
Okay, side by side, door handle, lower door handle. Let's hang on to our seats because here comes late model action right at you. So say hello to them as they come on down. Jip, 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 jipper. Ortez, green flag is out, and we are racing. Down into turn number 1, and you talk about a little side-by-side racing. It'll be Weber in the number 11, new colors on that race car for the 98 season. He'll start stretching it out early on the back straightaway, headed for that tricky turn 3 here at Lancaster Speedway.
The Colonel in the 06 trying to fight off an attack from the 33 of Mike Rogers Jr. Jr. looking to the outside. Bailey in the 33 moves up in the second around the 16, the Holman machine out of Lockport.
And we'll work the apex of turns 1 and 2, and Weber's hard on the throttle coming off right there in the back bumper. Knock, knock, knocking at the door. Dave Bailey from Appleton with that number 33. New colors, and I'll tell you what, she's sharp coming off a turn number 4.
And here comes the number 4, McLeod. McLeod looking to the inside. Holman quickly closes the door on that opportunity. He's trying to ring the doorbell once again off turn number 2. Your leader from the edge position, the 11 of Weber.
Kind of interesting about Don Holman in number 16. He's one of only cars in competition here that has a Ford motor in it. So that is all Ford. That number 16 of Don Holman with a 351 Windsor power plant underneath the hood of that race car.
And Brian Hughes in the double 5, the 55, trying to find race room. Problems on the number 16 machine of Holman out block for McLeod, and the number 4 will move up.
And off of turn number 4, caution is going to fly in the Speedway once again. Caution, caution, caution for the late model division up here.
And he was sandwiched right between Danny and Eddie Bastido for that second position in points last year in the strictly pure stocks.
Daniel's Chevrolet, Gallipoli Chevrolet Monte Carlo will drop into the bluegrass. We're back getting ready to go green flag racing. Jip, jip, jip. Ortez with the green flag in the left hand. Let's go racing. Let's come off the banking onto the front chute and say hi to the late model division.
And the number 11 of Bobby Weber trying to say goodbye to the number 33 of Bailey. Bailey right on the outside. Gillette in the number 9 on the inside track. Two-car battle for that second position.
And we are on the back straightaway, and battles back through the pack. Don Holman in the number 16 making his move back up through the field right now. As we're off at turn number 4, Weber will have that position. Weber has the position going down through turns 1 and 2. Weber will swing off wide up at turn number 2. And the 99 pulls back into the infield. And it looks like there's problems developing on that machine.
Here they come high flying off turn number 4. Bailey in the number 33 on the outside. Gillette in the number 9 will take the inside groove. The number 55 of Brian Hughes trying to gain one up over the number 4 of McLeod. McLeod trying to move up into 4th.
And McLeod does take to the outside lane. He steps out wide going into turn number 3. Looks like he may pick up that position. They make contact over there between 3 and 4. McLeod will swing off turn number 4 and will have the 4th position. With 7 laps complete. Whoa, contact going into turn number 1. 33 of Bailey and the 9 of Gillette. Bailey getting the worst of that argument, and he slows over there in turn 2. He may be looking for help to get into the pits. It looks like it could be a right front flat tire on that. I believe that's exactly what it is. Here at Lancaster Motorsports Park. Well, now you can be too because of Lancaster's own junior crew. We'll be talking about that later on, but we're about ready to go green flag racing once again. For junior crew information, stop down in the concourse area. Green flag is out, and Bobby Weber taking the early lead once again. Hey, there goes one of the beer misers down there selling those ice cold Budweisers, working the grandstand area. We're on the back straightaway. Late model qualifying. Lap number 8 is in the record books. And Bobby Weber, your leader, the red and white Chevrolet or Taurus bodied car comes off of turn 4. White flag is out. Hughes and McLeod going at it for the battle for that 3rd spot. McLeod trying to close the door and say off turn 2, and McLeod pulling away, trying to pull up to Mark Gillette and battle for 2nd. Mark Gillette will hold that 2nd position going into turn 3. McLeod pushing hard. You can see the back end of the car breaking away. And here comes McLeod going to the inside lane. Checker flag is out. The drag race for the straight. And I believe Mark Gillette did get the best of that argument. He'll finish in 2nd. McLeod for 3rd. But Bob Weber picking up the qualifying win. All right, great racing action here in the late model division. So it'll be the Northeast Caisson Pizza Inn King Oil, James T. Reebok, and Eagle Systems Taurus. And Bobby Weber behind the wheel and at the keyboard. Bobby, your winner. Congratulations, Bobby. Yeah, on the cover of the